We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper here. You guys are doing fantastic today. Got a really fun and revisiting of the Ragnar, and I have to show you, this thing is just utterly brutal and relentless. But as always, before we begin, if you see value in the channel and you like what we're doing here, like, subscribe button below, leave a comment, and like the video, share the video, whatever you'd like to do. Anything helps this channel grow, and it's just a great place to learn about sailing ships, shooting ships, meeting new friends, and having fun at the same time. So let's get right to it. Before we begin, though, this first clip right here, and I'll break it into chapters here, but this first clip with the Ragnar full gun build, notice the long range ability of it, and I'm getting the reload down as low as I can to 2.8, and you're going to see later in the videos, we even get this thing down in arms raised down to 1.5 second reload, which is pretty horrendous in the Ragnar. But this is a blowout game, so, you know, TLDR, this game, again, this is just another example. Doesn't matter what ship or destroyer I play. If you play this correctly, I've noticed the game is literally just blowout after blowout after blowout. It's almost becoming almost like competitor, what's it called, cooperative gameplay, and it seems it's like making randoms into cooperative bot gameplay, it seems like, because, man, I don't know what is going on, but again, I had a lot of theories my last video about, well, I think either, one, the battleship gameplay is dead because you just can't push anymore. Especially with Ragnar builds like I'm doing right now. Second is you also have all these gimmicks now with submarines, which means that the submarine outspots everything nowadays. It seems like the submarine is the newest destroyer. And then, of course, you got Ragnar ships like this, or destroyers like for Sherman, or now you're going to see later, I'm going to see a spot the USS Hull. And, man, these ships, when they come out, man, they're literally melting and burning down everybody. But so I'm going to show you just like a quick video just melting the Montana. And look, you see, you can't, the Montana, although is a very, very strong ship, just can't push. I mean, it's just the inability to go forward. And I've noticed that since I've been playing Ragnar, I am literally holding the entire flank at bay. Because look at where all my ships are. They're in the mid-range back, right? Look at their ships. Enemy ships are also in the back. And all I'm doing is the only destroyer here, Bravo Charlie, but I can literally hold an entire flank with this max gun build Ragnar. You're going to see later, man, this thing is an annoying destroyer, first of all. If you can absorb 1 million potential damage, but also the rate of reload fire. You got 7.5 kilometer radar. Engine boost, which means you can juke shells like a madman. You got the heals. You got, you know, even if you want to build for health, you can get this thing up to 30,000 plus HP, especially with the flag now. Another 1,000 HP or so. It's just utterly ridiculous. Now look at the game now. So 5 minutes, they already lost half their team. So I guess you can figure out where this game is going right now, right? So we'll speed it up a little bit just to see you. I'm just showing you, not about this is not about Ragnar gameplay in this particular battle right here, but you're literally just seeing. Literally, nobody's able to push. Nobody will actually play objectives. Everybody's sitting in the back, and then all it is just a spam fest, and nobody can do anything about it. And this is where the games are at. Look, watch, in the next minute or so, you're going to see the red team, literally, the enemy team, just all of a sudden cave. Look, there goes Victoria. Moscow's about to go down. Look, they haven't even scored that many points yet. I don't think even they took one cap, but the amount of firepower we're dealing on this team is literally useless. The game just cannot support this amount of death and destruction on one side. It's literally a beatdown. So there's a torpedo. Look, we're shooting the Moscow. I'm telling you, Ragnar is just melts destroyers. Or sorry, cruisers. And goodbye. There goes Moscow. Look at that. The entire, I would say, western flank is gone, and now all that's left are these guys sitting in the back. That's the gameplay of World of Warships. And boom, Neptune goes down. There, game's over. It's 7 minutes. That's it. And look, no losses on our team. This is the state of World of Warships right now. And again, I just don't know what is going on. I have so many theories. It's either the too many of the ships, the submarines, the CVs, the spamming. Literally, the bulk of the gameplay is just not being able to progress because nobody can, say the majority of battleships, or either matchmaking. I don't know. Matchmaking, the computer doesn't know how good these players are, but it's just random, it seems like, right? But it's starting to become more cooperative gameplay. So let's take a look at another video with Ragnar with the full gun build. All right, here we go. So next game here is the one with the hull. So we actually spot the hull. Now, this is a ship I've been really looking forward to. I mean, you notice it's got 30,000 HP, kind of similar to Ragnar. Main battery range is out to 17.1. We can only go out to maybe 14 and a 15-ish range. He's got torpedoes that go out to 16.5. So you would think this thing is utterly a powerhouse for HE spam because it's got Des Moines guns, which is pretty amazing. Look at the caliber guns, 203 millimeter guns with 3-second reload. So let's take a look at how this goes against and the Ragnar and who does a better job at Alpha Cap. So we're gonna go head over to Alpha with the La Pampa. Whoa, look at that! All those airplanes gone down. What was that? The Nakhimov? My God, 10,000 HP right there off the Nakhimov, blowing them out of the sky. 7 planes destroyed. And I'm telling you, Ragnar is awesome. I can't show the AA build right now. It's let me see. Can I show it? But the AA build on Ragnar is nothing to scoff at. It doesn't have much long-range capabilities, but the medium range, which goes out from 4 to, I believe, 6.5 or 9 kilometer damage. It does continuous damage, which is awesome, especially with this full gun build. You're getting up to the 470 per second, which is pretty amazing. Again, AA is trash, like I've always said, but it's there to do something, you know. And I think Ragnar is probably the best choice you could get. For example, this or Delarno or Holland, those are the best you could get for what you pay for, right? But still, AA is trash. Look, I'm doing that much damage to the Nakhimov. He still gets 3 anyway. Okay, here we go. We spot the USS Hull here. And there's good tactics and gameplay. We're supporting our La Pampa destroyer at Alpha, being a good destroyer player and a good supporting role. Ragnar does this phenomenally, as well as Sevilla, another European kind of style gunboat, if you want to call it that. But really what I like doing now is, like I've told everybody on my channel here, is like, look, I just find another destroyer on my team and I just guard him. I literally go with the other destroyer and protect him at all costs because, again, what is the rule? If you keep your destroyers alive, majority of the time, your probability of winning goes up. So let's take a look at the Hull here. He is going long-range gunboat like we are. His guns go way longer than we are. We have a 15.6 range on our guns. He goes out to about, like, what did I say, about 17? So notice his rate of fire is 3 seconds. It's about similar to ours. Ours is about 2.8. So if he builds for it, he can get down to kind of some of the reloads that we can. And he's only got single barrels here. So he only gets 3 shells out. We got 2 double barrel guns, so we get about 4 shells out. So let's take a look at how we do against La Hull. But man, it seems like everybody's shooting at him, and he's got way more HP than we do. I bet you can build this thing out to 30, maybe. And look at the range we can reach out to this Montana. So we're not afraid to take on battleships anymore. And again, here is another reason why I think blowouts happen is because the battleship either has 2 decisions. Either 1 pushes in and gets melted down, or 2 runs away, which then negates the win anyway. So, like I said, it doesn't seem like the battleship gameplay is there enough to actually warrant a good push into a cap, especially if you have your team supporting each other in unison, especially with 2 destroyers out front. A lot of your ships that actually know how to play the game will actually support the destroyers. Again, if you support destroyers, you're going to win. And notice that there's not much destroyer gameplay at Alpha here, and now it's just this spam fest against the Montana here. And just look at the range, and I find it very, very comfortable. This is what I do. I kind of wait till 14 kilometers in reverse, then I speed up again, hit the engine boost there. You can notice the acceleration that you're getting, and you can really juke a lot of shells in the Ragnar. It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. 1-on-1. USS Hull. Let's see who wins this engagement here. Again, he's only got 3 guns, a 203 millimeter, which definitely outgun us in a sense. His reload's okay, but let's see. We're getting a lot of shots on target. His shots are just not able to connect as much as us. Again, I have the engine boost and I'm throttle juking really well. So I find the Hull is kind of like the Sherman. I mean, it's really a slow, wonky, clunky kind of ship that just maneuvers like so-so. It doesn't seem like it's very, very agile. And you notice I'm doing long-range shots here, about 11.8, and I'm still connecting. And he just gave up on our engagement because he knows like fighting against a Ragnar at these ranges is just, I think, futile. And look, we're still didn't get hits. I mean, Ragnar, along with Elbing and maybe Trump, has some of the best dispersion and accuracy in the game, I've noticed. I mean, I'm hitting shots out to 12.9. Look, I'm still hitting them at 13 kilometers. And do I get this? Come on, baby. Look out. People are missing at close range. And boom, Venezia misses, but we get the kill. USS Hull goes down, and there is our counterpart right there, Sevilla. I'd have you another great, I would say, spamming HE spammer with radar, which is the Sevilla. I've had that ship. I've done a video. Check it out on my channel. It's a very powerful ship, by the way. Unfortunately, he is too far away to be any kind of use for us, especially when you got Ragnar kiting away. It is a difficult destroyer to hit. So, ooh, we start a fire actually on who? Sevilla. Oh, I think we got a shot on the Sevilla. Lucky shot. I mean, we start fires. You're gonna see later in the videos. We are starting fires like crazy in the Ragnar, and I haven't even built this for a fire starting thing. You get Arsonist Wither in this thing. It is pretty powerful. Sevilla is now rethinking his thoughts now and getting on the area. So we've done our part. I mean, we've done everything we can as a destroyer, supporting our Pampa, pushing literally everybody out. Look at the mini-map. Look at this is why gameplay doesn't seem to work nowadays with the big ships, because look, Montana, Henry, GK, all, and even Sevilla in reverse. La Pampa out spotting force, and we are shooting like crazy. Look, everybody wants a piece of the Ragnar. Everybody loves shooting Ragnar, but it is hard to hit. Especially you're gonna see us rack up million potential here and there easily. Oh, here we go. We got the Regolo. So Regolo probably will pop smoke. Yep, he goes undetected. Nobody's spotting for him, so he goes down. Or not goes down, but undetected. Now, we cannot absorb a lot of damage. Now, you got to realize that the Ragnar is a large ship, so it will sustain damage if you get a lot of people shooting. I mean, eventually, I can't juke enough shells because, I mean, with 6 or 7 people shooting at you, eventually you're going to get hit. I mean, Ragnar is not a small ship, okay? It is a large, bulky thing. Not the most maneuverable. All it can do is juke, and that's all I can really try to do in this game. And fire from distance. So look, 14.6 kilometer shots. I mean, this is difficult to hit a Ragnar out at these ranges with battleships, but it's easy for us to shoot these shells. Look at this. We're just lobbing shells at long distance. It's very, very comfortable, but again, very annoying for the opposing team right here. Look, we're getting just nice Ragnar shots. These shells are pretty large, 152 millimeters, I believe. Yep, 152, 900 meters per second, very comfortable range, 30 mil pen. So again, very, very damaging, potent shots. I'll bet you somebody's going to shoot at us one more time, right? The exclamation point's going off. And does Montana? Nope, he does not get a shot at us, but somebody else fired at us. Who fired at us? Yep, somebody fired. I think it was Henry. Yep, they get annoyed really, really fast. Let's speed this game up a little bit, and you can see we're trying to take Bravo, Captain. I mean, we've done everything we can. I don't know what those guys up that Alpha and Bravo area are doing, just working together, hiding behind islands. I'm not sure about that. So we're going to do our best. We're losing our team faster, and we lose our carrier, which that probably is the game right there. Because without our carrier, with another carrier spotting us constantly, I mean, look at our AA. We can only do so much against Nakamov. And all I can do is literally AG spam, just try to get these guys off of our team here. This is so hard. So let's see. We got, now we got Shimakaze showing up. Again, not a very good job or idea to pick a fight with a Ragnar, especially turning inbound on Shimakaze. He is well within our radar range, so 7.5 radar. So this is what happens. If he goes undetected, we just pop the radar, and we just go to town on him. Let's see here. We'll get a couple more shots before he goes undetected. Nope, actually pop the radar right there. And he's within 7.5, and this radar lasts a long, long time. Oh, ouch. We got the torpedoes. We got to watch out for that. Engine booth is active now. We're going to see if we can get out of dodge. And watch that juke, and boom, he goes down by the Yamato. Way to shot on the Yamato, helping us out. And now we've absorbed a lot of damage. Like almost 1 million potential damage there. You see at the top of the right screen there. We've done our part. We've started so many fires, 78,000 damage, 1 million potential. We are classified an annoying destroyer. And there's nothing more I can do at this point. Now, the rest of my team just utterly dies. We'll just speed it up. We lose this match. But, dude, I did my part. I mean, there's nothing more I could have done to help out. I almost won. We scouted. Look, we got Combat Scout. We scouted for the team. I'm trying to see if I can wait this Yamato out to help me out. We're losing our team pretty fast. Let's see here. We decide. Yeah, let's see if we can shoot the Gutenlau. There's nothing more. This game is pretty much over. I mean, it looks like the enemy team has got the caps and they're winning. So let's see if we can start a fire on Gutenlau. The aiming on this thing is pretty easy. Even at 13-kilometer ranges, it's not hard at all, especially at the large ships. And let's see. Ooh, yeah, but Bungo's got great accuracy, by the way. I don't know. We can't really outrun this Bungo. He's going full speed at us, and he has got very, very accurate shots. Look at that. Even with that last turret in the back there getting us. At this point, this might as well just, be a dick and just hug the edge of the map here because we lost. We pretty much lost this match. Let's see if we can at least start a fire. We dodged one shell, so we'll see how long. Look, another fire started. This thing fires like a match. This shot might end us right here. Yeah, there it is, the accuracy. So, yeah, we did our part. We did the best we could. Unfortunately, we lose this battle because, the rest of our western flank didn't decide to move up or support us. Let's see. Look, yep, defeat. But we got Combat Scout. Man, we did a lot of power here. But guess what? I wonder how we did. And, yeah, we're number 1. I mean, we did the majority of the work right there with our La Pampa. Great job in there. We complimented him. But, dude, we did a lot. 1 million potential damage. We spotted 162,000 spotting damage. That is redonkulous. We did some great AA defense. Again, nothing to gawk at about the AA on the Ragnar. It's pretty darn awesome, especially due to the full gun build, which you increase your damage output. But let's take another look. But that was the battle against the USS Hull. I just wanted to let you guys look at that, how the gameplay of the USS Hull looks like. It seems decent. I think it's kind of underpowered. I would think that would be more overpowered with just bigger caliber guns, but maybe because of the nature of that ship, it's like a Sherman, a Forrest Sherman, very slow and clunky. Doesn't have any heals. Or actually, I think it does have heals. Yeah, it does have a super heal. I just don't think the guns are there yet compared to, say, like a Ragnar or maybe something else, like an Elbing or something. The accuracy maybe not be there. They're lofty, floaty shells. So let's take another look at Ragnar gameplay here and see how it does. All right, here. So we got another video, this time on land of fire arms race. This is the video where you're going to get down to 1.5 second reload. Take a look at it. Again, we've got a carrier, submarine, very toxic stuff in the game, but let's get right to it. So right off the bat, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the area where, let's see here, when it pops up. Arms race, if you hadn't know, again, just you getting power-ups really helps your team out, even on points, but also just the buffs they provide for the team. So we go, again, what do we do normally? I don't rush into my death. I kind of go 3/4 speed, just kind of lollygagging, lazy, kind of drifting in to an area or a cap, and just wait till I get either spotted or I start opening fire on something. So you notice, again, the gun build on the Ragnar is pretty phenomenal. 15.6 kilometer range. You get the base reload down to 2.8, and when you activate Fearless Brawler, another 10% below that. And you can see in arms race, when you get these buffs, man, these things add up. It's pretty awesome. Another great thing I like about the Ragnar, it's got the radar 7.5, the engine boost, which helps you juke and dodge shells, and of course you got the heal. So very, very strong, especially these days with the HE spamming and everything. I just don't think it's very good to push up against a Ragnar, especially if it kites away and starts burning it down. It is a very, very powerful, almost borderline OP kind of style of gameplay. And I think, again, that's why you get these blowout games, because nobody's able to push in and be damaged. Okay, we get spotted right off the back there. Yue Yang is in our range, and this is pretty much his demise right here. I mean, he only has 20,000 HP, which I'm not sure why he didn't build for survivability, but anyways, look at that. Just 2,800 damage on a full one salvo of shells. There's no way he can survive this with no heals and everything. Again, he's stuck in our radar, so bad idea on him. We still got another 7 seconds. And with the reload rate on these guns, I mean, it lasts the entire time of our radar duration, and boom, he goes down. Splash 1. First kill for our team right there, and now it's going down to Pound Town of just constop juking and HE spamming. Notice that this is what I do. Here's a tactic here. If you take a look at the bottom of my screen here, I kind of wait till I get to 14 knots reverse, and then I'll go back forward again. And I've noticed that actually, look, so at 14 knots, I'll go forward again, go 14 knots forward, and then when I get to 14 knots, I'll go back in full reverse. And I find that it is very, very hard for players to hit a Ragnar doing that, because it's so unpredictable, because as soon as you get up to speed, boom, you're already reversing again. So the shells that were shot in the air, he's got either 25 or 30-second reloads. There's nothing he can do. It's just the shells are already in the air, and you can juke them at these ranges. Man, very, very, very strong. Now, here's the demonstration of the AA right there against the midway. It's a very, very strong continuous damage at the mid-range, and, man, it is powerful. Look, we're already up to 10,000 damage right there. Holy crap. Look at that. In the midway, let's see how he does. And, okay, you got a decent hit on us right there. Again, that's why A is trash. You can't do anything. They'll always get a drop on you no matter what. I mean, I'm doing literally 19,000 damage to the aircraft, and he's still able to get 2 drops on me. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. Again, AA is broken. I'm sorry, CVs are broken. AA is trash. All right, see if he gets another hit. Oh, and he didn't get that. That's because we shot so many of his planes down. He only had a few planes left to deal with. Now we have to deal with a submarine. We got to deal with a cruiser shooting at us. We dealt with the CV. We are literally doing everything we're supposed to be doing as a destroyer player. We're doing the bulk of the work in the center. I'm trying to get back to this health thing right here, and I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. So we're going to, again, this is kind of more tactics and situational awareness. Look at your mini map all the time. Blow it up. Again, this is a very good technique. Submarine's still shooting at us, pinging us. Look, we're using the minimap to analyze the battlefield and figure out where are we needed to best utilize and put ourselves in the maximum possibility of doing damage to the enemy while keeping them at bay. I know we have a vampire in there. He just got the health buff right there. So we're not going to push the vampire. We're going to wait it out. The health these 2 health buffs, we definitely need those. So hopefully our Hoffman will go over there and take care of it. We're going to hold the center of the map right here and just continuously keep everybody at bay from taking the center. And that's a good technique and tactic for the destroyer gameplay because it keeps them out from taking the eventually the major cap point, which is going to pop up in another 3 minutes here. And it's going to eventually hold the area so we can get the majority of the buffs, which will normally appear in the center. I mean, the game literally is trying to incentivize people to push back in the middle and engage rather than running off into the distance and not doing anything, okay? So we'll speed this up, see where we end up going here. We look around. Okay, we have a Vampire and the Mecklenburg. Okay, let's take a look at it. We have 2.4 second reload now, guys, on a Ragnar with, let's see, what's his range? 12.5 kilometers on the Mecklenburg. Very comfortable range. We're not too worried about his secondaries, and we really can HE spam from these distances here. Okay, so we got down to 2.1 reload with the Fearless Brawler active. We'll take the Vampire on later in a minute, but let's see if we can melt this Mecklenburg down. It started about 60+ thousand HP, but look at the amount of shells. 152 millimeter shells with 30 mil pen is just devastating on a battleship. Again, cruisers and battleships, I mean, it is very difficult to fight against a Ragnar, especially cutting away at these ranges. And man, oh man, is this thing just very, very powerful and soothing to watch. I just love watching. It means holding down the left mouse button and just firing and watching the points tick up off of superstructure damage. Pretty powerful. Look at our damage racking up there. We're gonna get a lot of fires going on here, guys. Yep. Again, how's the battleship supposed to push in these days? You know. I mean, he's got Schlieffen secondary shooting on him right now, and I believe he'll take us down. Both Wisconsins on the enemy team go down. Our Montana goes down. He's doing airstrikes, drops. Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do in that? The Mecklenburg was getting spammed by Ragnar, getting bombed by the Immelmann. Man, very, very difficult these days. So, a lot of blowout games because of this reason. Now, this game was a little bit more competitive, I think, rather than just sheer blowouts, which I don't enjoy. I feel like it's kind of a lot of players complaining that, oh man, there's so many blowouts. It feels like cooperative mode. Wargame's got to do something. I don't know. I think they're going in about this the wrong way, where they're adding more powerful ships, which, again, like I've said, is just stacking more perks and gimmicks on top of each other, making the game literally from the power creeping all the old ships and style gameplay. You're almost power creeping the gameplay itself, because if you can't push in or do anything, it literally becomes a slugfest and just just a blowout, overpowered blowout. Okay, finally we get an HP regen. Thank you, Hoffman. And do we get this kill? Come on, one more shot at long range. Yeah, Vampire cannot surviving its secondary Schlieffen right there. Anyways, we go. This game is looking like the enemy team's still got a chance here. Again, this is why I stay in the center of the map. As you can see, the majority of the buffs are popping up in the center, and we're holding the center cap from ticking up from the enemy. Look at Sherman and their submarine goes down. Again, it looks like another blowout again, because either one, people are just sitting in the back, not doing anything. They're not pushing. They're not aggressive, or just getting burned down too fast with Ragnars like me, just taking everybody to Pound Town. And let's see, how's the defense going to push in there? He takes out the Prussian with what? Oh, Prussian's still alive. Prussian should be able to kill this guy. I don't understand what happened. Oh, he got torped. That's why. Forget the defense has torps. All right, it's just us now. See, I thought we had the defense, but now he's unabated here by himself, and it's one-on-one against a defense and a carrier. Carrier is coming in for a torpedo bomb run, so I got to pay attention to everything here. I'm shooting all our guns. Look at this. The reloads are down to 1.9 seconds here. Come on, baby. We got to get this. See, this is why reload rate is awesome, because now we're blowing up this defense as fast as we can to worry about the carrier. And come on, one more shot, and boom, he goes down. Defense goes down. Splash 2. And we take a torpedo. Damn it. We get a flooding. Damn it. We get a flooding on the damn carrier. That's why I hate carriers so much. And now I got to turn away from another torpedo drop. And hopefully damage count comes back so I can take care of this flood. It slows our speed down so much. All right. Oh, man. We got to dodge all these torpedoes. Come on, baby. Come on. I think, man, damage con already. All right. Here we go. Damage con. We stopped the flooding. We took out 45,000 damage in airplanes. Can you believe that? 45,000. I mean, literally a cruiser's worth of damage on a carrier airplane. So then now, guess what we're doing? We're also the only one capping center spot. So we did our part, guys. As a good destroyer player, you're analyzing the battlefield, surveying the battlefield, killing the cruisers, killing the destroyers, capping the spots, taking the buffs, shooting down the airplanes, spotting for the enemy, for your team. We are doing everything we're supposed to. So 1.6, 1.8 now. So we're not spotted. If we get spotted, we go down to 1.6 reload. And yeah, Midway spotting us again, shooting down more planes, guys. Hey, this thing kills planes like it's job. Ragnar's a great AA for what you get. It's better than these other destroyers. All right, we got 1.8 second reload. Let's see if we can get down on 1.5. So how it goes down, man? Can we get at least something to shoot at? So before the game ends. I think that we're going to shoot the Trump here. So take a look at this, guys. This is pretty awesome. Even though the game is won in our favor, we did our part. We capped everything. We did 107,000 damage, 49,000 damage on the airplanes. Here we go. Here comes the Trump here. Once he gets spots up, look at the reload rate on this thing. If only we had reload rates like this in a regular game, man, the Ragnar would be overpoweredly unstoppable. So let's take a look at it. Come on. Where is the Trump? Here we go. All right, here we spot right here. Take a look at the reload. 1.6 second reload. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh, the game ended too soon. Wish I could. Man, that was about 1.6 second reload. That is phenomenal. Look at these kind of numbers there. 2 million credits. 20. This is with flags, by the way. Those super flags that you get. 127,000 damage. 21 planes shot down. And guess what that makes us? Yeah, number one in the team because we did all the work as a destroyer player should. Right? Not necessarily a lot of people shooting at us. We did an okay spotting damage, but 49,000 to airplanes? Come on. This is ridiculous. And we win the game in 12 minutes. It's not bad. 101,000. And we did a lot of shooting at destroyers here. Yeah, we were doing our job and also melting. We have to even take on the defense by ourselves right there. But anyways, that is the power of max gun reload on a Ragnar. Let's take a look at one more video right here and see how it does. All right, final game in the Ragnar full gun build, and this one, again, another demonstration of the brokenness of this. We get literally Arsonist and Oiler in this game, TLDR, but freaking really powerful. So again, what do I normally do? I normally support the side with a destroyer, but I don't have one on this side. I have a submarine. I guess you could call that a mini destroyer, the new destroyer. But I really just go creep in at 3/4 speed and kind of just wait it out and see what I can shoot at. Again, we have Rhode Island right here. I like Rhode Island back in the day. Unfortunately, I don't think it can do much nowadays with the again, I think it's power crap because look, watch what we're going to do against the Rhode Island. He's about a 13.7 kilometer range, which is very comfortable for this Ragnar build. Again, even if he shoots, his guns are accurate, but it's just not at these ranges. It's still difficult for someone to hit us. And now watch, just the sheer power of our shells. Look at that. Fire started. There's the one of many fires you're going to see in this video right here. And 1,000 to 2,000 damage on some of these shots here. And what's he doing? Look at this gameplay. Rhode Island will just run away. I mean, this is the nature of World Warship. So he can't support his destroyer, this daring. He is literally leaving his daring out to dry because we literally pushed him back. And who do I have on my team supporting me? Just the Puerto Rico. Submarine's underwater doing his own thing. He's not really a player right now. Montana way in the distance running away from the action. So look what we're doing here. We're really holding this entire flank by ourselves. And look, we're taking on the destroyer as well. And not to mention we have Rhode Island also firing at us. But we're going to keep this engagement going. Always keep the battleship and the cruisers firing at you because then they stay spotted, which means they're distracted. They get tunnel vision. And then they're going to start taking unnecessary damage from my teammates. So take a look at that. Yep, Bupkis. He didn't. Again, these ranges, the Rhode Island is not accurate whatsoever. A little bit closer, the Rhode Island could be pretty devastating, but man, it is just not able to do anything at these ranges with this gun build. So look at Daring. Even he's firing at max range there, and his shells are so lofty that by the time they even arrive, we've already moved out of position, and you can't do anything. Okay, so now we're going to reposition here. Again, what is Ragnar good at? Holding down an area, suppressive fire. Now, look, here's Rhode Island. Got a little upset, maybe angry, and just tried to, you know what? I'm not doing anything running the edge of the map. At least he has situational awareness to push back in with his daring and help him out. And here we go. We're going to start melting him again. All right, here we go. We'll start the onslaught again. He's got a decent heal, so let's see if Rhode Island can survive this engagement. Notice we're at 34,000 damage with one fire so far in the first 5 minutes of the game. I mean, this thing literally breeds damage. It's pretty darn powerful. Daring's not able to do much to support his battleship because we're so far away, and we're just doing a lot of damage. And again, you don't want the Daring going against the Ragnar. It's just not a fair fight. Yeah, see, now Daring wants to pick a fight with us, so we will kind of just maneuver and throw off his shells. That's why having the exclamation point is good to have on your build because it lets me know if someone fired at me, there's an incoming shot, change your vector, change speed, do something. And that will most likely throw off the shots. Here comes another shot from the Rhode Island, and Bupkis. He misses again because we knew he fired, and we moved. Just change your trajectory. Look at this. One turret in the back only here. Still doing literally 900 damage. 700 damage. And did we get another fire, I believe? Oh, 1,100 damage just there with one gun. Pretty darn powerful. Daring is trying to pick a fight with the submarine or whatever he's shooting. I don't know. Z-52? Let's see if we can hit this guy from this range. Yeah, I mean, holding off. Look, we've already capped Charlie. Because why? We were keeping the Daring. The Rhode Island is so busy. And we are hitting the Daring. Breaking his modules and taking out his engine. He's just like, you know what? I don't want to mess with this anymore. Man, this thing is still... I mean, again, Ragnar has some great dispersion, great accuracy there. And... oh, we didn't get any hits there. Thought we would get a final hit. All right, let's take a look at... oh, but Rhode Island wants to come back for more. He hasn't learned his lesson yet, so let's go ahead and burn him. 68,000 damage, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 fires. And, oh my god, where do these torpedoes come from? Again, there's the downside of the Ragnar. Not very maneuverable. We lost literally 3/4 of our health right there. Not a good trade. I don't know what the heck is out here. Is that the... Shima? I mean, Shima's over here. Who fired those torpedoes? I don't know who those were, but, man, they hurt a lot. Were they Daring torpedoes? I guess they were. I didn't think the Daring only had 10-kilometer range torpedoes. I didn't think they would reach that far. I thought we were out of range. But just look at the devastation of Ragnar here. Here it is. Just non-stop punishment. He's at 20k health, and let's see what our 2 guns can do. If one gun can create this much havoc, what can 2 guns on a Ragnar do at this range? Finally, our teams come support us after seeing that all the power of the damage. We literally kept all their battleships in the back, and we kept the Daring running away, so literally rendered useless at Charlie Cap. I mean, again, this is why I think the game is kind of busted, because now nobody can do anything. We started another fire right there. That's our 4th fire for the game right now. 94,000 damage, and ouch. Finally, he gets a hit on us. That was our bad for not actually maneuvering in time. Rhode Island got a very lucky shot on us in that one, but he would rather shoot at us than any of our teammates, so we are doing our job. Okay, here is Daring right there. Let's see if we can get a couple hits. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Oh, crap, he is taking way too much damage, and we got the radar going as well. And we take out Rhode Island. Arsonist. He just burns down to a crisp. He should have rethought his choices there. Firing on a Ragnar coming at you while forgetting the rest of the enemy team firing at you. Not a very good play on that part. Again, that's why Ragnar's so devastating, because you are literally distracting the team and just causing them to have tunnel vision, and they forget that they're getting shot at by other people. They're so focused on shooting a destroyer thinking that would win the game, which they should have. I have to admit, if you're going to have to destroy the destroyers, especially Ragnar, because if you don't, they're going to just run the muck on your team. So let's take a look at the Bungo here. Last game we had against the Bungo, his guns are so freaking accurate. It is difficult to dodge these things. So because we are such a big and clunky ship, and we're starting another fire right there. 114,000 damage, ladies in the first 8 minutes of the game. Again, Bungo would rather shoot at us than any of our teammates. Because why? We are doing our job. He is saying that you are more devastating than the rest of your team, so I'd rather take a shot at you. But he forgets that he's getting shot at 5 other people. And that's a power of what Ragnar's doing. We are literally doing the Wild Weasel mission. Get the guy to fire you, reveal your position, and now he's distracted. Now he has so much tunnel vision that he has no idea what to do. No, he has no clue who to shoot at. He's just shooting at random people now that I really won't matter because their health pools are so high. Meanwhile, we're firing and killing Bungo here from distance. And let's see if we can start another fire on him. Yep, there's another fire. That's 7 fires total, ladies and gentlemen. 130,000 damage, passive income, ticking up, passive damage going up like crazy. And, man, like I said, look at the accuracy of these guns at 14-kilometer range. Hey, they are literally awesome. They're easy, very easy to kind of walk the guns on. All I'm doing is holding left mouse button and just kind of watching the shells as they hit the water. And I'm going, okay, maybe I'd readjust right here. And that's the sign that you're just doing it right. Let's see, 2,000 damage, and he goes down. Montana takes him out right there. Yep, nothing that team could have done. And it allows us speed and sail all the way to the north there, and let's see if we can help our team. Okay, we got Colombo here. Let's see if we can melt down this Colombo. We've already got Arsonist. Let's see if we can get with her. Yeah, it is Arsonist. What is that? What is Arsonist again? It is 40% damage, HP set by fire on the ships. Yep, here's another fire. That's 8 fires total, ladies and gents. Yeah, I don't know what the objective of a Colombo sitting in the back here is doing, but like I said, this is just the nature of the game these days. And again, that's why there's so many blowouts and just uninteresting gameplay now because a ship sitting in the back, you're literally just trying to be a gun platform rather than actually move in position and utilize your ship's HP, your tactics, your secondaries, do anything rather than sit in the back and just get burned to death. Now, I don't know what kind of build this Colombo had, but he was literally taking the brunt force of all this fire and still survive. He's down to 8,000 HP, but man, we are just struggling to kill this guy. There's Wither. There it is. 155,000 damage, ladies and gents, and he is still alive. Oh, crap. He fired. I don't know if he has his legendary mod on it yet because his dispersion is wonky. Didn't do much right there, and he's still alive, and he's healing. Holy crap. Come on. Can we get at least another kill here? Oh, crap. We got a Marseille coming at us, and this is bad. His guns are, yep, he fired at us. We got to go nose in, slim profile again. If someone shoots at you, the exclamation point goes up, aim towards the shells, and there it is. He misses right there. That's how you dodge shells right there. I've got engine boost on so I can throttle juke as best I can. Man, I'm missing these shots like crazy, and he pops the smoke, goes undetected. All right, let's see if we can start another fire on Marseille here. We use smoke cover just temporarily, and nobody's spotted. Again, see, this is why I'm literally doing everything in the game. If nobody's spotted right now, especially cruisers and battleships, that means I'm literally the only guy spotting. So Z-52 sitting in smoke, not really useful right there. Your hydro only goes out to 6 kilometers, so it's worthless. So this is what I got to do. I have to leave the smoke and, again, spot for my team. Do you see? This is the power of a destroyer. You literally have to have a good destroyer player that knows the mechanics of the game. You have to spot your team because your team can't hit what they can't see, nor will they actually attempt to fire at blind stuff, right? So let's see if we can start another fire. Let's see here. How do I make map goes? Yep, map goes smaller here so we can let you see the shots where they're landing. We are getting some pins here. Yep, we got some pins. Let's see if we start another fire. Come on, baby. One more fire. One more fire. And there's another fire right there. 10 fires, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all we can do. And we're getting... No, he damage con that, so we're not getting passive damage. Oh, wow. Colombo healed back up. And it's okay. You're in the back of the game. Game's over, you guys. Game's about to end right here. And just nose in. Look at that. He doesn't have his ledge mod. Oh, we get a hit. But you know what? It's to little avail. They're not going to hit us because his accuracy is not as great at 13-kilometer range. And let's see if we can just start another fire on Colombo and just take it one-on-one. We're about to win this match anyway, so yep, we won. Man, so that's the power. And there's another fire. 11 fires total right there, guys. I mean, like I said, here's the power of the Ragnar ranged gun build. You can see an arms race getting down to 6-second reload. And then, of course, in this game, 191,000 damage. A million credits there. You can print money on this thing if you get the right flag. You get Arsonist, 40% of ships destroyed by fire. Witherer, 60,000 damage by fire. And we get high caliber doing 4 ships damage to 4 ships right there. 11 fires. And by doing that, what does it put us? Yeah, #1 in the team again. Again, why we did all the work right there. Almost 1 million potential damage there. That classifies you as a annoying ship. We did our job of spotting. We didn't have to capture points this time. We were just literally doing a bulk of the damage. And look, 67,000 in fires, 124,000 damage just in the guns alone. 800 shells fired. And 92,000 damage on the Rhode Island. He didn't have a bad day. Colombo, 30,000 as well. And we took out the Bungo as well. Marseille got some damage, and we fired and played around with the Daring right there. So that is the power of the Ragnar full gun build, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Try it out if you like it or not. I like Ragnar a lot. It's so powerful, very damaging. And I believe it's throwing the offset of the games into these now kind of blowout matches because it just does so much annoying damage. Really difficult to play against, and maybe try it in ranked or competitive. But as always, hope you guys are doing well. If you see me out there, like, subscribe, bell below, and just say hello. And appreciate always what you guys have done. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great New Year so far. And until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.